Welcome back to the Skyrim job, episode 27. I'm Enigmius, and this whole vampire crap has really taken a toll on my face. I don't remember my character being that ugly, but I don't know, maybe it's because it's an old character, she's been around for a while, or if that's all just the vampire stuff. The eyes, I understand, the wrinkly, pale, kind of red lips with the smudge, not so much. So we're right where we left off the last time. We got out of the skooma junkie house. Everybody's still dead. Even the ones who were undead, they're back to being dead. Even that rat, the skeever, is dead and crispy. So we've got to head back to Castle Jerkface and turn in that quest to see what else they want me to do. But first, it was suggested to me that we see how normal people respond to us now that we're a vampire. So let's head on over to Whiterun and see. Vampire seduction added. Your vampire powers something hunger. They grow as a hunger. Hey, I know you.
Yeah. Hmm.
You can you is there anything different about me?
Sometime, you and me.
Is that the seduction thing working, or you just don't notice my glowing eyes and pallid skin? How about this guy? Hi. 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 I don't know if you know this, but I'm a vampire. Can you tell?
Something.
Do you hunt? The plains outside Whiterun are ripe with game.
The plains inside Whiterun are ripe with game. Ho ho ho. Hey, I have an idea. Tell me if this kind of... No, you're gonna go in the house. We're not gonna get a chance. Oh, the guard. Hello. Can you tell I'm a vampire?
I saw a mage appear out of thin air. Claimed it was one of those Sijic monks. Man's been hitting the skooma, I say.
Hey.
Damn
Anybody?
those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks. They'll get what's coming to them.
He's all worked up about politics. Can't tell he's standing here talking to a very well-armored vampire. Hey, hold on, wait. I got a thing. Okay, ready?
Applestein Greymane and I were best friends as children. If I see that traitor again, I'll throw him.
Oh, you didn't like that too much, did ya? You mouthy bastard. Oh, the whole town has turned on me. Oh, they're all mad. They're still very angry. I don't want to hurt them. I don't think that I got a bounty for running around in Vampire Lord form. But, you know, I'm going to save the trouble causing for much later on when we're running out of things to do. For now, we're going to get some distance and let them all sleep it off. Look at that. Look at the cluster of red dots. They've all come out to hunt me down. And of course, Anger Horse is nowhere to be found. That son of a bitch. He only shows up when I don't want him around. What a bastard. Alright, I think we're clear. I don't, well, I see more red dots. I don't really think that they can, do anything to us. There we go. They're all gone. So there we go. Experiment concluded. We're fine as long as we don't turn into a vampire lord in front of them. Alright, we're off to Castle Jerkface. Your vampire blood boils in the sunlight, which apparently it won't hurt me, but it restricts my health, magicka, and stamina regen. And every day I go without feeding, I become stronger, apparently. Just going by the tooltip on the loading screen. Whew. Anger Horse. I don't need you here now. And there you are. What a jerk. What an absolute jerk. We're going to take some spicy grass? Sure. I'll take some spicy grass. We're here at Castle Volkihar. I wonder if that's like Norse for vampire. I doubt it. That would be too clever. Alright, the sunlight is shining in. The gargoyles are still napping the way gargoyles do. We gotta find a guy and talk to him. Because we just did that quest for him with the spring and the fountain and the blood.
I see you have returned. Lord Harkon will be pleased. You met Stulf and Salonia, I assume? Lord Harkon and I suspected they might follow you there.
Let's just cut to the chase. I killed them.
As well you should have. Welcome to the politics of Lord Harkon's court. Vingalmo and Orthiolf both long for our Lord's throne, but cannot make overt moves against him. Each sought to gain power by using his underling to kill you and keep the chalice for himself. By ensuring the chalice reaches our Lord, you have increased his power over them, and at the same time, deprived them of their little pets. You've done Lord Harkon 2 great services. Take what you've learned to heart, and be careful who you trust. Now, I believe that Lord Harkon wishes to speak with you.
That's all well and good, but have you seen Serana lately? Have you? I'd rather talk to her. Maybe not so much to that. Activate the Bloodstone Chalice. What does it do? Blood of the Ancients added. Is it? It's got to be a buff of some kind. Let's just find out. Active effects. Blood of the Ancients. Your vampiric drain spell absorbs magicka and stamina from your victims for 1 day. Hooray! Champion of the Night. Illusion spells cast by a vampire are 25% more powerful. That's kind of interesting. That is definitely interesting, considering the whole invisibility and the... Yeah, that's kind of weakness to fire. Oh, vampiric blood makes me weaker to fire. That's something good to know, to keep in mind.
Don't get
Hey.
in my way, and I won't tear your arms off. Simple, isn't it?
I'm going to put an arrow right there, dick.
You can.
And your
Word
little
that comes out
dog,
of
too.
Vingalmo's mouth. Remember that.
Alright, we're off to get our next quest. We're
I'm above the petty squabbles here. I have
embroiled in
lived
the
far
politics
too
of the stupid vampires. It's like high school. It's like As soon as you become a vampire, it's like Twilight. You're in high school again and you never leave.
Ah, you are here. Good.
What must I know about being a vampire? Tell me again about being a vampire, Lord. You wanted to
Yes,
speak
I
to me.
did. When I told you that I was grateful for my daughter's safe return, I told the truth. But I did not tell you everything.
I suspected as much.
Do not presume to tell me who I can and cannot trust. I possess the wisdom of a dozen lifetimes, and I will make my own judgments. Now be silent and hear what I have to say. As you know, vampires are powerful, but we have limits. Our great enemy is the sun. And until recently, it's an enemy we've had no way to fight. For centuries, I searched for an answer to this problem. I found an old prophecy written by a moth priest. Those scholars who read the Elder Scrolls. The prophecy tells of a time in which vampires will gain power over the sun and will no longer fear its tyranny. I believe the secret to unraveling that prophecy is written in Serana's Elder Scroll. I have ordered the court to assemble. I have a new task for us all to carry out, and that includes you. Come now, and hear my proclamation.
So you don't really care so much about your daughter as the Elder Scroll. I'm pretty much called it there, Harkon. Jerk. That's why you live in Castle Jerkface. Nobody likes you. You're just afraid of your cup.
Scions of the night, hear my words. The prophesied time is at last upon us. Soon we will claim dominion over the sun itself, and forge a new realm of eternal darkness. Now that I have reclaimed one of my Elder Scrolls, we must find a moth priest to read it. I have spread false rumors about the discovery of an Elder Scroll in Skyrim to lure a moth priest here. Now it is time to see if those efforts have borne fruit. Go forth and search the land for rumors of a moth priest within our borders. Look to the cities. Speak to innkeepers, carriage drivers, anyone who would meet a traveler. Go now, and carry out this task. This is my command.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
So it was optional to ask carriage drivers or innkeepers.
Well, back before the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
Yeah, you know, of the forced companions that I've had, you're probably the least despicable. So, yeah, that's fine, because I'm pretty sure the last one was Mercer, and we all know how that turned out. Actually, no, we had the Dark Brotherhood people for a bit, I think, too. Were you always a vampire?
A long story.
Well, it's a long game, so you can always tell us.
I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from?
Come to think of it, no.
The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust. The ceremony was degrading. Let's not revisit that. But we all took part in it. Not really wholesome family activity, but I guess it's something you do when you give yourselves to a Daedric lord.
There's so many directions that could
Well,
go.
you've met most of us. My father's not exactly the most stable, and eventually he drove my mother crazy with him. And it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole.
That's a long time to get sent to your room. Curing yourself.
A cure? Why even think of it that way? I can't think of any reason I'd want to lose this gift. Especially after what I did to get it. It may have driven my family apart, but I'm still here. And I'm alive. I won't give this up.
Alright, so she's, bound and determined to be a vampire for the rest of her unlife. And we've got to go talk to,
I am
carriage
above the
people
petty
and
squabbles
innkeepers.
here. I have lived for far too long to be bothered with them.
I don't know what to do. I kind of regretted choosing the vampire route, but after spending a little bit of time in the Dawn Guard place, they're not that much better off, so... There she is. She's got the hoodie going. Oh, by the way, did I mention I'm the Archmage of the College of Winterhold? Because that might be a thing, you know, when we go to Winterhold. That might help. I don't think we're both going to take Anger Horse, though. I think we're just going to fast travel. So we did get a bounty in Whiterun. We got a bounty of 1,000. And whatever the hell Hafingar is, we've got a bounty of 1,500. Maybe that is the Dawnguard area? We've got about... But just for converting to Vampire Lord form in Whiterun, they put 1,000 gold bounty on us. What a bunch of bastards. After everything I've done for them, I tells ya. Your vampiric powers grow as you hunger. Your vampire blood boils in the sunlight. Won't they be surprised? Hi.
I'm sure you've made note of who's been the most helpful during your time here, Archmage.
You know what? I'm a vampire now, so shut up. Just walking around. Don't care what you have to say. Oh, we're going up to the Archmage's headquarters. What the hell? It told us to come here. Oh, there we go. We got an Elder Scroll. We've actually got two.
May your next fight bring you victory, friend. Archmage or not, my rules about books still stand.
I need to find a moth priest. That might just knock him off his chair.
A moth priest? What in Oblivion do you need a moth priest for?
Well, see, me and this other lady here, we each have an Elder Scroll, and we'd like to know what's written on it.
Fine, fine. No need to get your britches in a twist. The obvious answer is to go to the Imperial City. The Moth Priests make their home in the White Gold Tower. Sometimes they go out looking for Elder Scrolls. Lucky for you, there's a Moth Priest in Skyrim right now, doing just that. He stopped in to do some research in the library, then left for Dragonbridge. If you hurry, you might catch him there.
Okay, so we completed all of the optional quests that we didn't do, and now we're off to Dragonbridge. Where did my vampire friend go? Now I look like a complete idiot. Oh, there she is. I was gonna say, we were talking about me and my friend, and there's nobody here. Okay, time to go. What? As a blood-starved vampire, you are hated and feared?
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Oh my goodness. Are people gonna run for me in terror? Hey. Hi.
Fida's teaching me the Innkeeper's trade. She runs the Four Shields.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Okay, so these are the people. What did I do here to get a 1,500 gold bounty? I don't know. I'll
Smart
pay it though,
woman.
because
Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods.
what?
hear
You
the news?
all are
The
some
Emperor has been
jerks.
murdered, right here in Skyrim. By the gods, the Emperor has been murdered on his own ship, moored in the inlet. It was the Dark Brotherhood. There was nothing we could do.
Yeah.
Hey, I know who
Go
you are.
back to
You're
Dragon
citizens.
Bridge.
Best offense is a good defense, am I right?
From the castle, you used to just be able to see Solitude over the mountains. It's exactly what I'd imagined.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
Will you stop babbling at me? I got work to do, damn it. Let's head on back to Dragon Bridge. Hey, have you seen a moth priest?
Where is that lazy man? Have you met my husband? Well, don't bother.
Know anything
He's
about a
drunk.
moth priest?
Nah, I don't think so.
What a random question. Presence of the guards, your husband been drinking too
Until
much.
next
I'm not
time.
interested in your petty little quests. And I didn't mean to drop my sword. My minion is bored, so she starts sweeping. That is awesome.
Seen some mean spirit. A moth priest? I'm sorry, but try asking one of the guards.
Last time I
then.
talked to a guard, he sent me all the way to Solitude.
I'm
The
hoping
hard
to
way.
own in someday.
Hey,
You're the one casts those illusions. Impressive. Ah, so that was a moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop, just headed south, across the Dragon Bridge.
search along the road that leads south from Dragon Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Last time you arrested me, this time you made up for it a little bit, so you live. Are you going to start sweeping again, or are you just... Because we got to go. We're supposed to go south and look for evidence of moth priests and stuff. There's Anger Horse. See, if we take you with us, Anger Horse, you just get in the way. You just get in the way, so we're going to run, and hopefully you'll stay there. Did my minion come with me? Oh, she's running. Alright, we're good. We should have a weapon at the ready. And I see a cave on the compass that I haven't visited yet. That could be interesting. So the caravan has been attacked. The soldiers brutalized pretty well as the horse, but not the flowers. They left the flowers. A book we have, Effects of the Elder Scrolls. It is widely known among scholars that the Elder Scrolls entail a certain hazard in their very reading. The mechanism of the effects has at present been largely unknown. Theories of hidden knowledge and divine retribution were the subject of idle speculation with little investigation. I, Justinius Polonius, have undertaken to thoroughly document the ailments afflicted by the Elder Scrolls on their readers, though a unified theory of how they manifest continues to elude me and remains a subject for future study. I have grouped the effects into 4, finding that the avenue of experience depends largely upon the mind of the reader. If this is unclear, I hope that a proper dichotomy will lay it plain. Group the first, the Naifs. No training in the history or nature of the Elder Scrolls. This scroll is basically inert. Blah, blah, blah. There will be no learning. and it will not affect them in any adverse fashion. Group the second, the unguarded intellects. Subjects who have an understanding of the nature of the Elder Scrolls and possess sufficient knowledge to actually read what is inscribed there. They have not developed adequate discipline to stave off the mind-shattering effect of having a glimpse of infinity. They go blind. Okay. Subject the third, mediated understanding. They basically have to be monks for like 10 years before they can read the scroll safely-ish. They also go blind, but to a lesser magnitude than group the second. It's a partial blindness. And group the fourth, illuminated understanding. So apparently there's like the super powerful group that just can keep reading them and getting all the stuff without the consequences, except one will kill them. Maybe. It's a very long book. Right. So there was a fight with vampires. Read the vampires' notes. Vampires. Armor of minor destruction. Vampires, notes. Notes of vampires. Investigate the scene of the attack. Completed. Read the vampire's note. I have new orders for you. Prepare an ambush just south of the Dragon Bridge. Take the Moth Priest to Forebear's holdout for safekeeping until I can break his will. Malchus. So our new orders are to capture this Moth Priest. And I guess probably take him back to Castle Jerkface. Because that's how it works. Oh, we've got more carnage up here. What's going on? Actually, I think I've been here before. And there may be bandits nearby. So we're just... It's a fight that we can handle, but it's not why we're here. So maybe we'll just leave it alone. We can maybe hop up here. Hoppy, hop. No, it's not letting me... Oh, there we go. I almost want to eat you, Mr. Elk, but I don't have time. We have to go find this Moth Priest.